Yo, what's up? It's Moda. I look kind of sweaty and gross right now because I am sweaty and gross. Spent basically all day today recording the bass cover that you are about to watch. It is Gold Dash, obviously, by Gacharic Spin. And I really enjoyed this when I first watched it. I think I had said in a previous video that I really admired how well all these musicians play because it doesn't seem like they make any mistakes. Well, there were several mistakes made when they were filming this studio live edition of Gold Dash from a couple years ago. And I really, I don't know, that touched something in me to see, these musicians that I hold in such a high regard make the same mistakes that I or you or any of us could make, and, kind of shrug and laugh it off and keep playing, because that's what music is about. You make a mistake, you learn from it, and you keep playing. So I really enjoyed this. It was a absolute tough song to learn. Not really the music side of it, but just rhythmically it was challenging. I don't know which member of the band said, hey guys, who wants to do a song that starts in 7/4 and then go to 8/4. I also chose to do this on one of the hottest days of the summer so far, which is why my hair is tied up. Let's get this. Yeah. Sexy. Hi. Quiet you. Yeah, enjoy this bass cover of Gold Dash by Gacharic Spin, composed by the wonderful and talented, my bass idol at this point, F Chopper KOGA. Thank you. Enjoy. Okay, so first of all, it's dark. It's late. It's been a long day. A good portion of it was spent taping and editing Gold Dash, and I'm tired and I don't want light, so we're gonna do the wrap up to this kind of in the dark. This song, like a lot of these Koga bass lines, really just jumps out at me. That's a fan too, by the way, because it's also warm. This song was interesting to learn. It's right when I heard it, there was something funky about it. Not funky like funky music, but just I couldn't quite figure out why I was struggling to pick up the song. Everything I do, it's by ear. I don't really find a lot of Koga tabs out there. I didn't even bother looking for this one. So I'll sit with good earbuds and listen over and over and over again until I can figure out what the notes are, and then I try to figure out the best way to play it. The thing that made this so appealing to me is these studio live recordings, and I don't know if there's more like this with the band. Not only are they fun to watch, but for someone like me that like loves to learn this music and learn these songs and learn how they're played, mainly, it's really cool to be able to sit and watch the musician or musicians play, and so I can figure out, oh, she's playing it up here, all downstrokes. Koga's like 95% downstrokes. I'm not, because I also do play a little guitar, so I think I have that in my head to always up pick when I'm changing strings. She's almost exclusively down picking when she's not slapping. But anyway, being able to sit and watch those little intricacies of how a song is played, I think are super important. The other reason I enjoyed this version specifically, and I mentioned it at the beginning of this video, is it's really kind of fun to see them not be perfect all the time, if that makes any sense. This song is tricky. This is a really, it's like I said, it's kind of funky. It's not just your traditional 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 where you can just fall out of bed and you're probably going to be on rhythm. No, this took a lot of time for me to sit down and figure out two things I pride myself on, because I don't understand music theory. I've never studied it. I think I have a pretty good ear, and I think I have a pretty good sense of rhythm. And the latter was really challenged trying to pick up the rhythm of this song because of how sort of unorthodox it is to play, you know, a 7/4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 into the next part, which was 8/4, combined with what Koga is playing there, really really had me kind of pull my hair out at certain points. But once I got it, I have it. It was fun to see. I think it was Koga right at the very beginning. Couple sour notes, which if you listen, I try to emulate. I try to almost go note for note with her. That was fun trying to pick that part of it up. And then also coming out of the first chorus. So again, same thing, 7/4 into an 8/4, with a little change in how it's being picked. I think it's being slapped at that point, and you can see her just go, oh wait a minute, I'm completely off beat. Tomozo's got it. Tomozo, real quick on Tomozo, like, again, this is why these kind of videos are so fun for me to watch, because I can sit and go, oh, they're doing this. You don't get that in a music video. You almost never get that in live performances either, unless you're sitting there watching live. But to be able to sit and watch each band member and how they operate during a song, like watching Tomozo navigate her pedal board they look like cowboy boots with a heel. That crap's impressive to me. I struggle to get the pick from here to here. I can't really do. I dropped that pick so many times filming this. It was hot, and I kept losing my grip because all my picks, the grip has completely worn off. So you combine that with sweaty fingers, and it was a mess. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, Tomozo had the rhythm the entire time. Yuri, for me, Yuri was the star of this one because of how, in my opinion, complex this time signature is for this song. And I think she did a really, really solid job of holding the whole thing together, even though I was trying to obviously cover what Koga was playing in the song so I don't lose my place and I can remember what's next. I was really relying on how well Yuri played that, and also the synth parts from Oreo to remind me where I was in. Usually it was the chorus, so being able to pick that up, and also at the very end too, that last part. So it was a lot of. I got a lot of enjoyment out of watching that oh crap moment. Like, where am I? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm back. I found it. And then really it was just like those two little things, and the rest of it was, was flawless per usual. I struggled with where to put myself too when I was editing. I'm like, oh, I'm going to put myself on the left. I'm like, well, I'm blocking the person that I'm trying to cover. All right, well, let me put me in the corner. Well, then I can't see me, so what's the point of me doing this if you can't see me? So, unfortunately, I put myself in the middle and covered up Angie and Hana. Sorry, guys. The other thing about this was if you can see I use a 4-string. Koga plays almost exclusively 5-string basses on everything that I've seen. And hopefully in the next week or so, I will be getting a 5-string bass. It's a Schecter Stiletto that's been on back order for a couple of weeks now. I'm getting a really good price on it too, and I'm very excited to start hopefully getting to play that, because when I did the breakdown part, I had to play on the higher octave on the A string. I was playing that, what is that, C? It was a C, and it just sounds so heavy and badass playing that low frequency on that fifth. No. Yeah, that would be the fifth. Fifth string. I don't love how it sounds on the fourth string, but I really wanted to do this cover, so I decided to not wait until I got this new Schecter, and I probably will end up re-recording this when I get a nicer bass. The hair thing. So I never wear my hair up. I mean, ever. But due to how hot it's been the last couple of days, I found a hairband, and I just I did like a little top knot, and decided, well, if I'm going to do this, I'll wear my hair up. And the time-lapse hair tie I completely ripped that off from a band that you might know, maybe not, A Perfect Circle, and their music video for a song called Judith. And their bass player at the time was a woman named Paz Lenchantin, and she does something very similar where she starts with her hair down and does a time lapse that's not nearly as fast as the time I tried to fill, where she puts her hair up too. It's probably like 6 or 7 seconds, and I always thought that looks really cool. So at one point when I was playing, the hair tie went flying, and I decided, ooh, this would be a good opportunity to emulate something cool that I've saw. I don't know. Other than that, I think that's everything that I have to say about this song, about this cover. I'm not good at having a plan and following it, because I've said I'm going to do this song, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this reaction, and I always pursue the bright, shiny object instead of what I had initially said I was going to do. But I enjoyed this one, and if I ever get my hands on this Schecter, then I'm going to re-record it, and we're going to make that breakdown. I refer to it as it's like a Chester Bennington breakdown from Linkin Park. Now shut up when I'm talking, that whole thing. I kind of enjoyed that. The little English part of the rap from Angie was cute. But when I do get a 5-string, I can play those really low, heavy tones. I'm probably going to do that, along with all the other stuff that I said I was going to do. The enthusiasm and the passion for this music and this band it's contagious. Like, it makes me want to keep doing stuff and sharing the excitement that I have with you guys. At this point, I feel like I'm trying to keep up with just how passionate you are for this band, and really like this music overall. It's not just Gacharic Spin, but I've been able to listen to so many cool new bands that you guys have recommended, stuff I've found on my own. It's really, like, I don't want to be too hyperbolic, but when I said, like, it lit something in me that I did not have for a long time, and that was like passion for like learning how to play this stuff and being enthusiastic about music. Like, it quelled a boredom, I think, is the best way I can put it. And I'll always be so grateful for being able to have that, to have this, and to be able to share it with you guys. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. These covers take a lot of time, and it just means a lot that you guys are checking out my stuff. So thank you. Have a good night. Have a good day. I'm going to finish editing this, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Roll credits.